This is what it's been looking like outside. Beautiful blue sky in the Providence Sky Cam. A little hazy at times, but overall I'd say comfortable if not toasty. Now, for this time of year, we have been way above average. We should be at give or take 75 degrees or so. The numbers have been far past that. We'll talk about it in just a second. But how about we start with this? There are some changes happening, and this is where it all begins. Here on satellite and radar, you'll notice there's some clouds across southern New England. Those clouds actually relate to a cold front passing through the region. And you might say, are you sure? And if you say that, I don't blame you. We oftentimes get showers or thunderstorms with these fronts. They oftentimes have a lot of oomph, a lot of energy. But this one doesn't. It doesn't have a lot of oomph. It doesn't have a lot of anything, really. So it's just a few clouds and some gusty winds at times and a more comfortable feel after the front. You'll notice that with the dew point temperatures, that measure of the moisture, the humidity in the air. Now, you'll notice right along the coast where the front hasn't fully come through yet, those temperatures, those dew points are in the 60s versus, let's go back up to Worcester where the dew point temperature is at 44 degrees. Much cooler, much more crisp kind of feel out there. Now, we're going to see more of that near us as we move through the rest of the night. But with that transition to a drier and slightly cooler air mass, we're also getting some gusty winds, those numbers up into the 20s. As we move through the rest of the evening, the temperatures we've felt today in the mid and upper 80s also start to fall. We're down to the low 60s by tomorrow morning on either side of 60 degrees, partly cloudy as we get through tonight and into tomorrow. Now, taking a quick look at Futurecast as we move through tonight and through the day tomorrow, you'll notice again the clouds around, maybe some showers as you head back to parts of southern Connecticut, even Long Island. Maybe a drip or drop for us late tonight, well after dark. But I really don't think there's anything too exciting here, and that's a good thing. It means we get a little bit of a break, at least for another day. Friday's looking all right, especially in the afternoon, where we have more sunshine as those clouds start to leave us. So good news there on our Friday. In terms of temperatures, I'd say it's pretty good news as well, at least for yours truly. I like the 60s and 70s. That's just me. So if the 80s were your thing today, that's great. I hope you enjoyed them. But if you're like me and you like the average temperature for this time of year, well, tomorrow would be a good day for you. 78 for Providence tomorrow, 73 in Newport, 70 in Westerly, and looking at 76 in New Bedford. Taking a turn into the weekend, things are looking all right. We still have some showers going on Saturday and Sunday. Here's the general overview, but I will tell you, things are better than they have looked. It's not perfect, but it's looking okay. 7-day forecast showing you that Saturday's the wetter of the 2 days, then we ease up for Father's Day, and then things dry out a little after. But you know what, guys? Here's the thing. We've been looking at this 7-day for quite some time, and I really think we should break down Saturday a little bit more. And to do that, I have a very special guest joining me, and I've heard anyway, that this guest likes fish. I wonder if I can lure him out here, maybe with a nice juicy fish or something like that. Ah, indeed! Thanks, Chip. I appreciate you coming out here. I hope you liked the snack. I've got the one and only Rhode Island's favorite harbor seal, the RIFC mascot, Chip, to help me with the forecast as we get ready for the game this weekend. What do you think, Chip? Can we do it? Well, absolutely. How about this? I think we should start with the Futurecast for everyone, and let's zoom in right into Centerville Bank Stadium. Let's show them what it's going to look like right around the game. And you'll notice in the morning on Saturday, Chip, we end up with a couple of showers around, but as we look right at the stadium, at your lovely face, things are looking better as we get toward game time. Yeah, you do have a lovely face and a great squeaker, I might add. Love to hear it. Oh, of course. This is why the fans love you, Chip. And the fans, I think, are going to love the forecast too, because even though we start out with another soggy Saturday, things get a lot better during game time. We lose those showers. We keep some clouds around. By the way, for those of you who don't know yet, we got to inform everyone. Game kicks off at 7 o'clock, but we always like everyone to get there early. So you want to make sure, as let's say 6 o'clock rolls around, you're comfy in your seat at Centerville Bank Stadium, enjoying the fact that it's not exactly a downpour. It's a decent evening. Exactly. Chip's got the whole thing. I hope you guys do too. Now, temperature-wise, we want to make sure that you're cozy as well, because, I mean, Chip, you've got all that fur keeping you warm. The folks at home, not so much. They've got to bring a sweatshirt or something, don't you think? Yeah, especially with temperatures falling through the 60s as we get in the second half of the game. We'll be in the low 60s at that point. So some final tips for our friends here, Chip. Arrive early, right? Always. Make sure you bring a layer if you don't like to be chilly. And of course, be prepared for a stray shower. I think at this point, game's looking like it's staying dry, but we always want to make sure we're prepared just in case. Right, Chip? Right. Chip, I appreciate you doing the forecast with me, my friend. One more high five for the friends at home. And at this point, I think it's time to turn it over to sports.